right, it's the Call Flo radio show for Monday. If you're keeping score at home, October 20th, 2025. And we've got the mics, we've got the whole gang here. Let's see. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Noah Messarge. All right, there we go. That's
My name is Paul Barlow, and I'm not a friend of Bill W's.
You can reach the Call Flo Morning Show at 434-394-0924. They're ready to believe
That
you.
voice you heard is that voice.
Wow.
That's me. That's me, folks. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul.
Morning,
How are you?
Farmville. Okay. All right. It was an interesting...
You might want to get that mic towards you some more.
Right here?
I mean, turn it to like towards you. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. It was an interesting drive-in this morning.
Oh, what did you come across this morning?
Almost hit a deer. It was
yeah.
it was a Barbasol moment, close shave, man.
Yeah.
Totally. And I'm not used to driving in the morning when it's dark.
Yeah. That's the one fun thing about this job when the seasons and you get to this time of the year.
Right. Yeah.
You
In my
come to work in the dark and you leave in the dark.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, but and I don't know what the obsession with people driving the speed limit around here. I just don't
The
get
fact
it.
that they don't, or
that they
That they
do.
do, yeah.
And you get stuck behind them.
Yeah. People
That's
got to live a
those
little
aren't,
bit,
Those
right?
aren't the type I get behind. I get behind the ones that don't do the speed limit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I got stuck behind this Honda hybrid. And it's like, all right, go save the environment on your own time.
What?
Just, get out of my way, man.
Road hog?
That's right.
I mean, just live a little, drive 5 miles over the speed limit, I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's the vertical pedal.
Yeah, to your right.
Yeah.
Just tap the gas a little bit. I like to not even look at the speed limit signs and just kind of feel the highway, or wherever I'm going. I try to follow the flow of traffic, and then I go like 10 miles above that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. As you should.
Yeah, live a little, man. Come on. Old school.
Yeah.
I got a regular Ben-Hur down here doing 95 minimum.
Well, at least this car wasn't coated in bumper stickers from head to toe. you
Right.
know. It was a hybrid.
Man, aren't those people the worst?
Oh, geez.
You almost want to light a match, pour some gasoline.
It's like, wait a minute, there's another square inch of your car that you haven't covered yet.
Yeah. Well, Paul, you mentioned almost hitting a deer. Have you hit a deer before in your life? How many deer have you hit?
No, actually, it's been years since it's happened. But no, I have never hit a deer. A deer ran into the side of my car one time when I was at Virginia Beach, of all places, and dented it. But I've never had a front-end collision with one. You know, not on the grill.
Yes.
And the headlights and the radiator.
The whole mess.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Coolant leaking everywhere.
Right. And what happens is you end up slamming on your brakes, and then everything on your seat falls to the floorboard, which happened in the dark this morning. And it's like, oh, man, where's my phone? Where's my soda? And so you got to pull over and find everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the worst.
Yeah.
John, I didn't ask my famous question, so I'm gonna bring it up now. How was your weekend, sir? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's been waiting with bated breath to hear about that.
I have.
I know you have. It was good,
Yeah.
and that's my usual go-to
All right.
response. No, it was good.
What did you what did you end up doing this weekend?
I spent time hanging out with Mandy.
Yeah, isn't that sweet?
Saturday.
That's very sweet. Well, what did you guys like?
Well, that's a shocker, John.
We had a brunch.
Brunch.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you have dinner together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. Well, where did you eat? Did you eat out?
At
Did you
her
eat
house.
in? Oh, okay.
She fixed dinner,
Oh, wow.
but we ate out.
Now, are you the type of guy to kind of help out when she's cooking dinner? Are you like cutting carrots?
I look like Jack
You
Tripper, the
chopping
chef.
celery?
Yes. No, I'm not you.
So you just sit on the couch and wait.
Paprika. No, I stand over and hover and.
Okay.
No, I try to help with what I can, like
Yeah.
grab something and bring it, or
Grab something she didn't need and bring it.
Exactly.
She's just like, I didn't need that.
I don't need the pepper. I don't need the paprika.
Are you like the sous chef? Are you dicing and chopping and everything?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's more him over here. Noah's.
Well, I like to participate when, especially help out when my girlfriend's cooking, but that's just me.
Well, it's a great process.
It's
I do the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love cooking.
Cooking's
It's
good.
great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You watch the YouTube video and try to replicate it.
Mm-hmm.
I just throw something in the microwave and go from there.
Yeah, you keep your pantry goods in your refrigerator. So the family of mice living in your crawl space
I think
doesn't
I've
get to 'em.
killed most of the mice by the rat poison I've laid
Yeah.
out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That green stuff. It looks green anyway. I'm not sure what it is. But
You don't use those humane traps.
I'm not trapping any humanes, so
Well,
why
you
would I
see,
use...
the problem with that stuff is
Yeah.
then the thing crawls somewhere and dies.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, do I find it or just wait the week until it stops smelling? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know what Noah prefers.
Well,
He loves that rat smell.
I
in the
I
house.
think it's good to, you can just drop them off in a field. They sell those traps where they climb in, they can't get out.
The best mouse trap is to have a cat.
Meow, 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 meow,
And to have that cat in the house.
meow, 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 meow.
Jeff knows all too well.
I just
Yeah.
did that to
I know,
get
I
you
know.
going first thing this
No,
morning.
that got me going. All right,
Okay,
Joe.
good.
I'm all there, buddy.
That is classic Meow Mix
Yeah.
It is.
commercial. That is effective advertising
You know,
there, my friend.
I haven't even thought about that. And then the other day after I had played this, it was over the weekend, I saw a updated new commercial for Meow Mix. Of course, it doesn't sound like that anymore.
Right,
It's all
yeah.
hip-hop influenced now.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was for Meow Mix.
Uh-huh.
Is the funny thing. I was like, I haven't seen a commercial for Meow Mix, or I haven't paid attention in years, and boom, there it is.
So they're recycling the old jingles then, or
Yeah, but it doesn't sound anything like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
It was just the fact that it's a Meow Mix commercial, which I thought was odd because I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't even know Meow Mix still
Still
even
around.
existed.
yeah.
You know, it's like Old Roy. You still feed your dog Old Roy?
Don't have a dog, John.
That's right. You just have
Just have
Jeffrey
Jeff.
the cat.
But I have given him dog food a couple of times. No, I have not done that.
Do you spell Jeff with a J or a G?
Jeff.
Okay,
Jeff. Yeah.
good.
So how did that come about?
I don't. Me and my girlfriend
He
were trying
just
to
looked like a Jeff
He
one
he
day.
does look like a Jeff.
Yeah.
And me and my girlfriend were trying to decide like a fun human name.
Was he a kitten when you named him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, that's the time to name a cat.
100%. He had a.
You have to wait a couple weeks and get to know their personality,
Yeah.
and then it's like, you know what?
He fit Jeff.
That guy's a Jeff.
It was mildly concerning because I believe that's the name of her ex. But other than that,
Oh,
no, I'm kidding. I'm
geez.
kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
man,
I'm joking.
God.
I'm joking. No,
way
that
to
was a joke.
ruin a good kitty story.
Sorry.
Jeez.
No.
Well, I had a
Just
cat.
kidding. Yeah.
And he was a stray, and we were trying to figure out what to name him.
Yeah.
And we were listening to Led Zeppelin in the apartment, and the bass line was going from speaker to speaker, left to right, and his ears were following the bass line. So we named him John Paul Jones, Jonesy, Jones the cat. And then the movie Aliens came out.
Oh, yeah.
And totally stole the cat's name, because the cat's name in that movie is Jones. And everyone's like, oh, man, you guys copied. It's like, no, we were the original.
The OG.
Jones
Yeah.
cat owners. Yeah.
It's like my nephew. His name's Walker, and so
Yeah.
the license plate my sister has it says Walker T,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody saw that license plate. Oh, you're a Walker Texas Ranger fan?
Yeah. No.
And it's like no,
Not at all.
no.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
But they thought that simply because Walker.
Chuck Norris doesn't sleep. He waits.
Exactly.
I love those Chuck Norris sayings.
Oh yeah, I think I got a book of them that my sister gave me. But my favorite Chuck Norris movie is Lone Wolf McQuade, which is the rougher, edgier version of Walker Texas Ranger. So when that show
okay.
came out, I was like, this is like a watered down version of Lone Wolf McQuade.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
I thought
I keep thinking back to that 1980s movie that was just run to death on HBO, and he played Colonel Braddock, and it was like a Rambo ripoff.
Missing in Action.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
He goes, behind
was-
the scenes in the deep jungle and rescues the, POWs.
The Rambo movies spawned all that.
Right, exactly. That,
'Cause that
that
wasn't-
created a whole new genre. Well, for a while anyway.
For a while in the
Yeah.
80s, for sure.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about Gene Hackman the other day. He was in a movie like that for Uncommon Valor
Yeah.
or something like
Mhm.
that. Had a very young Patrick Swayze in it.
Right.
And there was other people in that I know, but I can't think of the names right off the top
Did
of
you
my
ever? Did you ever check out?
To Live and Die in
yeah.
LA. I downloaded it. Now
Yeah.
it's all about finding the time to watch it, which will be coming soon.
Oh,
But, yeah, so
okay.
it looks really good. I am very
Okay.
interested.
Awesome.
You need to
Big fan
discuss
of
with Jeff when the
Yeah.
viewing time.
I
work
got to
out
make
for
sure it
him.
works for his schedule
Okay.
and Katie as well, of course.
Of
right.
course.
Yeah.
Right.
But
yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah, Wang Chung did the soundtrack in it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great. That's
Yeah, it's really cool.
great band.
Yeah. So Noah, what did you do
Oh
this
man.
weekend?
Well, this
There we
weekend.
go.
Oh boy.
There we go.
We're just going around the table here.
Sure,
folks.
yeah. Oh, well, I drank a lot of coffee. I didn't feel stimulated enough this weekend, so I was like, let me get another coffee, and then I got another one and another one. So I had probably around 10 shots to 12 shots of espresso on Saturday, and
It's a show about nothing.
okay, John.
Call Flo show.
You're telling me.
Holy cannoli. I was all jazzed up on this caffeine, so it was like,
were you going for a record?
You know,
caffeine intake?
not
record?
at all, Paul. But I had so much caffeine that my
How much caffeine did you have?
I had so much that I went to the No
that's
Kings
a
rally.
joke.
No, but I did actually stop by the No Kings rally, which I'm not politically.
What No Kings rally?
Where?
Where?
was it?
in Richmond.
Richmond.
And there was one
Oh,
in Farmville
okay.
as well. Are you
Was?
familiar with the No Kings rally?
Is that like a chess thing?
No. It's not. Yeah, did you hear about this, John, at all? No. You
How many people were actually gathered around? Two or three?
14,000.
Yeah, right. Get out of town.
14,000 was the estimate.
That many people don't work?
It was Saturday.
It's amazing.
It was Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, still.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
so-
thinking too.
So I went by, and I didn't have a sign, but I like.
Here's your sign.
Okay. I think there was something important about rallying. It wasn't even a protest; it was more of a demonstration. So I went and I also took photos. I got some really great shots of some.
Why are people anti-Elvis all of a sudden? What's that all about?
What are you talking about?
Oh, these people gathering around. What's going on, man?
I just don't. Okay, I can see the premise.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
But the whole king thing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, kings come from royal bloodlines.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and we do have a no kings celebration every year. It's called the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Nobody wants to celebrate that.
but I think the term king
Mm-hmm.
is wrong. I
Okay.
think it should be more like emperor, like
Yeah.
what Napoleon did.
Yes.
Crowned himself emperor because Napoleon came from a line of lawyers.
Correct.
So I mean, he didn't have any royal bloodline. So I mean, I totally understand what they're saying, but I think it's
Wrong
the wrong
choice of words.
verbiage.
Yeah.
It should be emperor.
No
I think.
Emperor Day.
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
with the meaning. However, I feel like No Kings is easier. It comes off. It sounds like no king. But you're right because it is a royal bloodline. A king does
Yeah,
come from
it's
royalty.
not
so
logically sound to me.
It
That's
isn't
all.
logically sound. Well,
Uh-oh, someone is...
no, I was testing the
Oh.
phone.
Oh, okay. It's like, oh
Testing the
boy,
phone
did
lines.
I open
False
up a
alarm.
can of worms
Oh, that's
here,
all right.
man.
too
That's
far.
okay.
Yeah, folks, the
Yeah, they're calling because they're.
the flashing light happened, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh boy.
Yep.
Well, maybe we're just dealing with people that aren't students of history.
Wow.
Might have something to do with it.
So you got a problem with John? You don't like demonstrations. You don't like when people come together to.
Hey, I demonstrate every time I get thrown out of the pub.
I want to pay for my drinks, darn it. Let me get back in there.
I whatever.
Oh my goodness.
I have nothing to add to it.
All right.
So besides the caffeine
Yeah.
intake this weekend, what else did you get up to?
That's a great question.
You went to go see the Emperor's New Clothes.
I watched Rear Window. I rewatched Rear Window.
Rear
Oh,
Window?
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And he's in a cast,
he's
right?
in the cast the entire movie.
And he's a photographer,
photographer.
who got messed up in
racing.
a race
Yeah,
wreck.
he was capturing some photos, and I guess
Right.
it was funny because I didn't
and he's
remember
being a nosy Nate with the binoculars.
very nosy. Yeah, which I mean is I remember watching this movie when I was like 7. This is a movie that's always been around my life. You know,
Yeah, you know what though? He was in a lot of Hitchcock films.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna say he was not in that one. He was in Rope, right? No.
I have never seen that.
Is he
think
in
I think
there was
so.
one with Kim Novak that he was
Yeah.
in. What's that one? Vertigo?
Vertigo.
Well, Hitchcock loved his blondes.
Yeah.
I tell you that, man. You know.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
Jimmy Stewart and North by Northwest.
Yes.
Cary Grant.
Cary Grant.
Yeah.
was in there. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of movie you watched as a kid. I was always seeing The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
Yeah.
I was always watching Kelly's Heroes. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Enough to know what you're
It's
talking
Clint
about.
Eastwood,
Yeah.
man.
And isn't Don Rickles in that?
Yeah.
Comedy, right?
It's
comedy drama.
hilarious. Oh, man. It's one of the greatest war films ever made.
Great soundtrack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Burning Bridges.
Burning Bridges is a
Yeah.
great song. Yeah.
Right. So you've seen the movie.
I've seen. I don't think I've seen it all the way, but again, it was on a lot during.
Donald Sutherland,
Yeah.
classic. It's got the Captain Steubing from the Love Boat. I forget his name. But
Gavin McLeod?
yeah,
or
it's something.
something
Yeah,
like that.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Telly Savalas, he plays
loves you, baby.
Sergeant Joe, Big Joe, classic.
So he was in
Classic
that
role.
and Dirty Dozen. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, actually, yeah, a lot of those drops I sent you had Kelly's Heroes references, and it's like, okay, that's why he doesn't use them. He's obviously never seen the movie.
Like I said, just enough to know what it is. I've never,
Okay, all right. Well, I've got the DVD at home. I'm going to have to bring it in, let you guys watch it.
Yeah.
I was more of a Western kind of guy.
Yeah, John.
Didn't like the
John
war
likes
movies
his
as
westerns.
much. Didn't
You
like-
like your the
That's
Spurs,
my steak,
right?
Valance. Pick
yeah.
it up.
Yep.
Well, you heard him, dude. Pick it up. I always thought Lee Marvin sounded like he had just woken up off a long drinking binge.
Mm.
Oh, you're high and mighty, dude. And he sort of talked like that.
Like
Seemed
me in the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
5 minutes of Call Flo.
Yeah, but
No,
more
sorry.
nasally. Wake up, guy.
As Noah limps into the studio, almost licking his wounds. Oh, it's Monday.
John, have you ever seen or Paul, have you ever seen The Invisible Man or any of the
I can't see him.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Have you ever
the
watched-
black and white
Yes,
one?
yep.
Yeah. Actually, Grace has seen that. I've seen excerpts from it.
Yeah. That is a great film. I don't know why I'm bringing it. Well, you know why I'm bringing it up. It's like almost Halloween. Now is the time of the season to kind of watch these classic horror films, right? Like the
Monster movies.
monster movies, horror, like the
I know what you
classic.
mean.
Yeah. It's a great film. I watched it last year around this time. Loved it, and I think I might rewatch it.
The only thing I've ever seen is the spoof in the movie. It was an 80s film. And I've told you about
Revenge
this
of the
before.
Nerds.
No. It was where they were spoofing movies, and they spoofed that movie. And I want to say it was Ed Begley Jr. or somebody like that in it. And he was like the son of the Invisible Man. And he was, and this is a spoof now, so he thinks he recreates the concoction or whatever it was to create this. And so his office was upstairs, and there was a bar or a pub below, and he went down there completely naked, thinking he was invisible. And the people just play along in the pub. They're like, "Oh, it's the Invisible Man again," because he would stand at the table and he would move cups around and stuff like that.
Right.
But they could see him.
Okay.
He didn't think they could see him.
Yeah.
But they could. But they would just play along just to egg him on. Oh, it's the Invisible Man again, and all this other stuff. And he would tiptoe and dance around.
I always liked that Disney movie. Now you see him, now you don't.
Okay.
Dexter Riley, Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell did a lot of Disney films.
He invented the spray, and back then they always put it in like one of those bug sprayers. Sprayed it on him, and he became invisible.
My favorite Halloween type thing from Disney was Legend of Sleepy Hollow. That cartoon short they did. That was always a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Ichabod Crane. That one's always
Up there in your
Yeah.
book. Yeah. No, yeah.
And then Great Pumpkin, which you said you've never watched.
I've never watched The Great Pumpkin, nor do I. I mean, I will watch it this year.
Why now?
Just because, you're not the only person who's shocked by that,
Yeah.
So what are you just boycotting it? Or?
I'm boycotting. I have a problem
Must
with
have
the
to do with the
peanuts.
Kings thing or something.
Yeah, that's exactly. No.
He hates Beethoven. Schroeder plays Beethoven, and he hates it.
It's a movie that I want to watch, but again, I grew up with the Christmas special. So
Well, I
that's
watched
what I'm
both.
Beethoven Christmas music.
Yeah.
We went both ways in my house. We watched both.
Yeah.
The Halloween
We didn't-
special and
we
the
didn't
Christmas
do that.
special.
You know what, though? I like the
Yeah.
Christmas one better than the Thanksgiving one. Or
Well, that
the,
came later. That came later, and that's
right,
probably why.
Or the Halloween one. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Tricks or Treats, Lucy. Lucy reminds me of my older sister growing up. Totally. Lucy is such a tomboy, but she's forced to wear a dress.
Yeah.
Elaine, if you're listening, I apologize. But, that was my older sister. I'm going to smash you.
Yeah.
I'll give you 5 good reasons.
Yeah. 2, 3,
Count
4,
down.
5.
Those are good reasons.
Christmas isn't only becoming commercial; it's becoming dangerous.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. So, this weekend.
Yeah, Paul. Oh, we didn't even ask you. What
yeah,
did you
right. Come on, guys.
I let Noah ask those tough-hitting
Oh, come
questions
on,
like
Trevor.
that.
The Buckingham Library had their second annual haunted library event.
Is that we got? Did we get this around that time? Right? Because,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Predicto.
Actually, on Saturday when we were setting up, I had to retail the
Predicto story.
Yeah, right,
The one that's in
exactly.
here,
Where it just broke a young boy's heart.
yeah.
He
still
asked if
hasn't
he was going to
recovered.
be a fighter pilot,
And Tom Cruise was never the same after
of
that.
course, Mr. Predicto said no, shattered his dreams. And then, but that went really well. They were reading stories by the fireplace. They have a nice gas fireplace in there. They were having Halloween trivia contests. There was a haunted maze going on. And in the program room, it was Miss Pearl's apothecary shop where kids could go in and create potions. They would mix their own essential oils and put it into like a glass roll-on thing for them to take home.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and the whole staff was there helping out, and it turned out to be really, really great. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and a lot of those animatronics, but I had to rewire them because they have sound sensors in them.
Oh.
So I opened them up and dove into that circuit and actually installed switch pads on the floor.
Okay.
So people would walk by and hit that pad on the floor and make it go off.
Nice.
Instead of you walking up to the thing and yelling or clapping to make it go off.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So
Make it a little bit
it was
spookier.
it was a good weekend. It was busy, but it turned out great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
That's cool that you did that rewiring so it would work that way.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As
Stealthy.
opposed to doing this.
Oh, I know, man. I hate that, right?
Which
You
we have
walk
to do
up
to
to
tell-
it and it's like, where's the sensor? And you're waving your hands around it. Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we need to do our bottom of the hour business. So we'll start off with the weather, and it's brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Weather time, here we go. For today, looks like this. A lot has changed since the last time I gave it. Sunny skies today with a high near 68 with a west wind 8 to 13 miles per hour. Gust, Noah, as high as 22. Then tonight, clear with a low around 39, light southwest wind. And then Tuesday, sunny, a high near 74. Southwest wind 5 to 13 miles per hour. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 47 and a west wind 5 to 7 miles per hour. Sunny on Wednesday with a high near 66 and a west wind 6 to 14 miles per hour. Gust as high as 22. And then Wednesday night, clear with a low around 40. Right now in Farmville, humidity 95%. Winds are southwest 5 miles per hour. Barometer 29.98 for you pilots out there. Right now, we've got here in Farmville, sunny skies 50, the big 5-0. The Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. The birthday calendar brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
And with those birthdays, possible anniversaries for today, Monday, October 20th, I present to you Noah Messarge.
John, thank you.
Messarge.
Thank you so much, John.
It's Noah Messarge.
That's my
And
name.
the birthdays and the anniversaries.
Well, we do have a nice list of birthdays.
Noah
and
Messarge.
We'll go ahead and get to those now.
Noah Messarge.
All right, John.
Oh, okay.
All right. We have Caitlin Motley celebrating today. Motley. No, Caitlin.
Noah Messarge.
I was right. It's Caitlin Motley. Okay. All right. Okay. We also have Matthew Friedel celebrating a birthday.
I didn't catch that, John.
One more time. Noah Messarge.
We also have Palmer Lee Brittle, which is a very classy name.
Palmerly?
Palmer. Middle name Lee.
Oh, okay.
Last name Biddle. Did I say Brittle? I meant Biddle. And
Don't belittle the belittle.
Last but not least, we have Shannon P. Robertson. And I don't know what the P stands for, but must be important. And that's it. So we just want to wish everybody celebrating, even if we didn't read your name, a very happy birthday. Celebrate well, celebrate good. Do something for yourself. Buy yourself a slice of pie or cake. Get some coffee. I don't know. Whatever you do. And to get those birthdays to us, you can call in 434-394-0924. You can also email us at birthdays@wflo.net, or you can go on our website under the On Air Mentions page and submit birthdays directly from our website. John, back to you.
I could have had cookies and money and all sorts of things. But no, I had to listen to you.
My thoughts exactly. For the right legal advice, visit Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, Main Street, Farmville.
Thanks, John.
No,
That was
that's
very nice.
what you're in for when you watch The Great
Halloween,
Pumpkin.
Yeah,
Yes.
The Great Pumpkin.
Yeah, The Great Pumpkin.
What's that? What's that? I hear the great pumpkin.
Okay. All right.
You're going to have all kinds of fun watching that.
Oh, I bet I am.
Paul wanted to talk about maybe costumes we used to have to
Oh,
wear.
yeah, right, exactly. Halloween's of old.
Yeah.
As a kid, I always wanted to be the cowboy.
Yeah.
This was back in the 60s. So the costumes would come with holsters and shiny guns.
Oh, yeah.
Metal guns,
Yeah.
you know?
without the orange tip on the end.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, cap guns.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and you'd be running around, stick 'em up, bandit or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, and then as I got older, it was always the hobo, the ratty clothes and the
I got stuck with that one year.
and the dirty face, and you carry your bindle stiff. That's the bag, the sack on
Yep.
the stick, the bindle stiff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. So, but we grew up in a fairly large subdivision, so we would make out like bandits. Seriously. And I remember one year I actually did get a rock. I swear. At the bottom of my bag there was a rock. And
Charlie Brown.
yeah. So somebody was cheap and just giving out rocks.
Rocks.
Or they just sought me out and said, "Come here, kid. I got something special." The closed fist going into your bag, and you feel the thump at the bottom. It's like, oh, I got something good,
Never got a rock.
Yeah, I did once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trick or treats come only once a year.
They do. How about you, Noah? What did you do?
My mom was raised Catholic, so she had a paranoia about the Halloween season.
Yeah.
So there was one.
That's when the veil is thinnest.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
And so there was one year at the church I was attending where they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do a little Halloween thing, but don't dress up as cowboys or anything fun. Dress up as people from the Bible." Oh. And so my mom was like,
Lazarus.
So I went to Goodwill and got a dirty bed sheet, and I just wrapped it around me in a Bible fashion, and I tied a rope to my head.
Oh, okay.
You're
And,
Judas?
I was a unnamed character in the Bible. Just
Just an extra.
an extra in the background of.
Yeah.
I was like the guy at the bakery shop.
As seen in the
Yeah.
manger scene, I was off to the right.
It was like in the hotel. I wasn't even.
What's your name?
Yeah,
What's your name?
I didn't have a name.
What is your name?
Noah Messarge. Oh, Noah.
And you didn't go with Noah?
Well, I didn't.
They
think that-
named you after Noah. Huh?
Yeah.
It was too hard building an ark. Come on.
Yeah. Come on. I can roll that into the. Come on, John. So, but
What would you charge to haunt a house? How many rooms? Quiet.
Anyway.
I was always fascinated with Halloween. I loved the idea.
So you never got to go trick or treating?
No, it's one.
Wow.
It's a core memory I missed out on, Paul.
Oh man.
I know.
Man. All right.
So you had a Festivus, but it was Halloween themed.
Correct.
Okay. It's all making sense.
It's all
now,
making
John.
sense.
Shiny
Does that not make
pole,
sense?
yeah.
It makes sense. That's what I thought too. I looked in the mirror.
The
Kid.
airing of grievances between you and your dad.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Hey, Noah.
Nah.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. What?
So what about you, John? You're from Dillwyn, right?
Yeah, good old Dillwyn. Yeah.
So there's not many houses to trick or treat at.
No, but you knew which ones to go to get. There was one at the end of the road that always used to hand out candy apples. That was always cool.
Okay.
Nowadays they do everything on Main Street, but it wasn't quite like you would hit houses on Main Street, but it's not like it is
Yeah,
now.
right. It's not like a subdivision.
No.
Yeah. It's
No.
concentrated.
I think I had, we always had houses though we knew to go to hit.
Yeah.
That would, well, at least my dad knew anyway.
Well, some kids use pillowcases, and I thought that was ingenious. You could
Yeah.
really load them up, man. And instead of the cheesy plastic bags you got at Kmart
Right.
that would tear.
Right.
Yeah.
We used to always have the pumpkins with the handle to it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I remember
Yeah.
as a kid having.
Right.
Those plastic pumpkins. I believe we have our first caller of the day here, so we'll take that now and say good morning. You're on the Call Flo radio show.
Good morning, guys. So
Good morning.
the purpose of the pillowcase was to hide the second costume in that you could change into and go and do it all again without your parents knowing.
You see, now that sounds like a Jersey thing, if I'm not mistaken.
It just happens to be. Good morning.
Hey, Gracie. Good morning.
So
Good
what
morning,
costume were you
Paul.
hiding exactly?
Yeah,
Oh
right.
gosh, well you start out walking, you're a gypsy, but then all of a sudden you convert to hobo because it's super easy.
Oh.
So double the candy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I didn't know about all
craziness.
these
But Paul,
tricks to the trade of getting candy. Interesting.
Yeah, just anything you can do.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Well, that's a helpful tip for the kiddies that are probably not listening, but maybe somebody will convey this message to them so they'll pick up on it. Very
Yeah, so
creative. I
Paul-
would have never thought of that.
I think my big brothers taught me that. I'm not really sure, probably. But
Picked it up on the
Paul
streets.
didn't mention that Paul was reading some of the scary stories at the library, and he read the story "The Big Toe."
The big toe, yes. Uh-huh.
It was incredible. And we made big toes. The staff and I, we bought all these circus peanuts and other candy. We made toes and put them in individual bags. And at the end of the story, we threw them,
Well, you
scared
say, well, the
people. It was
story
great.
goes that this boy was digging in his garden, and he comes across a big toe, and he plucks it out of the ground and brings it in to show his mother. And his mother says, "Oh, how plump it is. We'll put it in the soup and have it for dinner." And it's like, okay. And then the father cuts it up into 3 equal pieces. But then after the boy goes to sleep, some spirit is like outside saying, "Where is my toe?" And then it just progresses up the stairs into his room. And then at the end of the story, you have all these kids looking at you, and you just point to one and yell, "You've got it!" And then Grace would throw this toe at them and scare them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I always said your face scares people. Why don't you throw it away?
Man.
He had everybody on the edge of their seat. It was really, really funny. It was
That
great.
sounds like fun.
I feel like if Paul was reading a story to me that was like kind of spooky, I would be scared. I would be equally as scared as like, I don't know.
I'm always scared when you tell me a story.
No boy.
I have no idea.
It's really funny, like walking around with Paul. If you're in a place where there are small children in strollers or babies, they just stop what they're doing and look at him. And
they just look like frightened, staring at me. Oh my gosh.
It's wonderful. It's a great talent.
Well, I'm sure they had a lot of fun being scared like that. Kids love that stuff.
Kids do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Noah didn't get to have that privilege, but
yeah, sweetie, can you believe Noah didn't get to trick or treat?
Well, see, that's so, because I was raised Catholic too, but I don't know. I guess my dad was an undertaker as well. Halloween was huge in my family. I don't know. Like we carved the pumpkins. We did everything. And, as I got older, I remember bringing friends to the funeral home just to freak them out.
That's great.
And my dad never was really bothered by that. I think he thought it was funny too. So I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, I'm sorry, Noah.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Grace. I feel like I remember. I feel like my dad, used to trick or treat. He was like born in the 60s. Like he had that experience, but my dad never rocked the boat with my mom. So if my mom's like going off,
you mean she wore the pants in the family?
Well, I mean when it comes to like religion, my dad would be like, I don't care. I literally. But yeah, no, my mom is very, very paranoid, especially around this season. Like if I talk to her, I'm like, "Hey, mom, how's it going?" She's like,
Edge of her seat.
The rapture is going to be like my mom thought the rapture. I don't know if I told this story on the air. I don't think I did. My mom seriously thought the rapture was going to happen about like a month and a half ago. Seriously, because like other people did. Like it was a big thing. People were talking about. Did you hear about this, Paul?
No.
Okay. There was like a lot of people, even like pastors, were like the rapture.
Well, it happens every like 10 years or something.
Exactly.
And people just want the world to end so badly.
Yeah, they do. They do. Instead of making a better place, they're like, let's just burn it down. Why work on it? Just let's ruin it.
All right, that's it. We can't do anything about it. Run.
So she seriously thought the rapture was going to happen, and she I found this out because I called my brother Josh, and he told me that she called him saying, "Hey, you better get ready because it's going to happen." But my mom didn't call me, and so I can't help but feel a little offended.
Sorry, Grace, that Noah has completely forgotten you're on the phone.
You're not worth saving.
I'm
Noah,
sorry. Exactly. That's what it felt like. I was like, so she called my brother Josh, but not me.
Yeah.
I feel like if
Well, she knows which ones to say.
Are you the youngest?
I am the youngest. So,
well, you see, that just means that you were the mistake, and she just doesn't
She was like, I can't deal with this.
Happy accidents, we call it.
This is beautiful.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Well, I got to get ready to go back to work, and you guys sound great. Have a good time.
All right.
Well, have a great day.
Well, thanks for calling in, Gracie.
All right, you guys. Love you, Paulie.
Okay, love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Would you like your girl to call and wish you happy, wonderful day?
Mandy's done it before.
Yeah, Mandy has done that before, yeah.
What's your problem?
Well, your girl's called before.
We have
there's a real scary holiday coming up. Election Day.
Election Day. Okay.
That's no homicide.
That's me. Yeah.
AKA Paul Lynn.
Paul Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was going to name that voice.
You should.
Paul would have gotten it.
Paul probably.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Because you had him.
Boy, he was hilarious on Hollywood Squares. He was always the center square, man.
Yeah, he was on there quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or he was on Bewitched every so often. I don't know if he was like one of her uncles or something.
Yeah. You know what, though? But that's funny, though, because growing up, my mother would not allow me to watch The Munsters.
Oh, man.
Because she thought that was evil.
Jeez.
And she wouldn't let me watch The Three Stooges because it was too violent.
Wow.
Yeah. So I grew up not ever watching The Munsters or The Stooges.
Oh, I had a steady diet.
I missed out on The
growing
Stooges.
Up. Wow.
Yeah.
You were really deprived there, man.
Yeah,
but the Addams Family was okay?
We really didn't watch the Addams Family, or else I'm sure that would have been verboten too.
I was gonna say,
yeah, man. But the Munsters, oh no, she was freaked out about that. I think it was Lily, the way she was, dressed, or it seemed evil.
Yeah,
maybe bordering on satanic or something to her. So she forbade us from watching that.
Oh man,
yeah.
My mom hated the Three Stooges. But my dad,
most women do.
My father loved the Three Stooges. I remember my mom was going through VHS tapes. We had like 20 labeled Three Stooges, 1947. And I swear, I remember this. She looked at these tapes and she was like, "We're not keeping these. We're not keeping these." And just a trash, like a black trash bag, a big. For a construction site. She's just thrown the tapes in. Oh. Just launching them in. And my father was like, "Hey, have you seen those tapes?
Those are classics."
Those are classics.
Yeah.
But so I did watch the Three Stooges growing up. My mom.
I can't hear a thing.
Just hated them.
I'm not listening.
There you go.
I like the one Curly goes, "I'm trying to think, and nothing's happening."
Oh yeah.
Oh, ignorant, eh?
Oh man, I had a steady diet of Stooges growing up.
Well, you see, though, but it was funny because we could watch all the Roadrunner cartoons in the world, or the Daffy Duck getting his beak.
Well, that's funny because they had to edit those by the time. Maybe not when I first saw them as a kid, but
they've all been edited now.
Yeah, but they were starting to do that as far back as the 80s.
Oh, okay. Well, this was late 60s, early 70s. It was as graphic as you could get, man. Just a shotgun blast to the face, Oh, Elmer. Elmer Fudd. He didn't care.
Yeah.
But then they started to edit those. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. But you can still buy the originals on DVD.
And I have the Golden Collection.
Yes, that's it. Right. Exactly.
And
unedited.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't put all the good ones on there. They'll force you to watch like ones from the war that they would run and all this other
stuff. Right.
Ones I didn't grow up with at all.
Yeah.
And spend a whole volume on that. It's like, well, no, I want this particular episode.
Yeah.
And but they knew what they were doing. They're parsing them out just enough to where you'd keep buying them.
Yeah, but anything Hanna-Barbera did back in the day was golden, man. But my favorite was Johnny Quest. I loved me some Johnny Quest.
Dad loved that show too.
Oh my gosh. It was very realistic. And I just loved the opening sequence and the music. A lot of horns, a lot of really good sounding horn sections and a lot of those opening themes, and I'm a trumpet player, so I'm kind of partial, but yeah, that and a lot of 70s TV shows. They had a lot of trumpets like Chips, ba, 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 ba. It's all horns. It's great. Yeah.
Hong Kong Phooey, did that have a horn? Brass?
I don't think so. Okay. Wacky Races, maybe not.
Hong Kong Phooey. Do you know who did the voice for Hong Kong Phooey?
Who?
You don't know?
I'd ask.
Casey Kasem?
No. I've told you this a million. Scatman Crothers.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
Oh. Yeah. He's got the shine to him.
Casey did everything else. Casey was Robin on Super Friends. Casey was Shaggy on Scooby-Doo. Casey did a lot of voice work.
He worked.
And that's the top 40 countdown.
Oh boy! But those recordings of him losing it in the studio,
or anybody. But yeah, I know which ones you're talking.
It was obvious that
they want me to read this.
That he had a producer.
Oh yeah.
Who lined up all the songs.
Oh yeah, that's all it is.
And then he had to read a death dedication about a dog, and he's talking about the transitions.
Yeah.
We can't come out of an up-tempo song and have me write this, and where are those pictures I was promised? He's just ordering everyone around.
Yeah, I've heard that one, and I agreed somewhat, because I used to think that. I was like, how do you go from this to, all right,
Yeah.
you read something like that and then turn around and go, all right, well, here's, Boston or somebody.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah,
or,
right.
Or whoever,
Yeah.
Bad Company or something like
Yeah,
that.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I get it. Casey Top 40.
Which
Yeah.
we will be actually.
Oh, you're going to let the cat out the bag. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
So what's going on?
Maybe we should hold off on this. I don't know if it's something I can release yet or not.
We don't know if we can pull it off.
Well, no, we can't. We will be getting Casey Kasem 70s and 80s on WFLO here within the upcoming weeks. Thank you, John, for
You're welcome.
wonderful music.
This breaking news.
But we're going to be having him on Sunday, the 80s of Casey Kasem. And then on Saturday, the 70s, we'll be playing Casey Kasem as well. So,
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
very, very fun.
All right.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
How about those Cowboys, John?
I was waiting for a call about that. That was just in case kind of thing. Because usually I hear about how bad they are, and from what I understand, they took out the Commandos yesterday.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Thought that was kind of interesting.
Well,
if you don't hear about things when it goes that way, you hear about it when nobody's chiming in, now.
Yeah.
What happens?
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway.
Phone lines are open, though, right?
What's that number?
394. Well, Paul Barlow, do you want
We got the
to...
official Paul Barlow.
Oh, the official, not the Paul Barlow that's in the studio.
Pre-recorded Paul Barlow.
I got a mic right here.
Go right ahead, Paul.
You can reach the Call Flo Morning Show at 434-394-0924. We are here waiting for your call.
That's beautiful.
And we're ready to believe you.
Yeah, that too.
Which is from the Ghostbusters, actually.
It's a show about nothing.
That is.
The Call Flo
It
Show.
most definitely is. All right. So, what'd you do this weekend?
We already
covered
yeah,
that
so,
ground. haven't we?
Another Halloween memory I have.
Yes.
When I was up in Washington, D.C., I worked at the American University, and I worked with this guy, Alan Rosenblatt, and he was a dead ringer for a young Henry Kissinger. And I came to him, and Halloween was coming around, and I said, we should dress you up as Henry Kissinger, and I and my buddy Greg will be Secret Service agents. And Henry Kissinger used to dine at the Calvert Cafe in Washington, D.C., and it was a Mediterranean restaurant, and a lot of diplomats dined there, a lot of dignitaries. And Kissinger would go and talk to the owner, this lady, about Mediterranean customs, before his travels overseas and everything. And it's like, Alan, so we're gonna dress you up. We're gonna make reservations under the name Smith, and we're gonna show up with a sheik and a photographer and a belly dancer and a groupie, and me and Greg will show up and sweep the restaurant first, and then we'll be escorted to our table. And so we show up, and we left Alan in the car, and I walk up to the maitre d', and it's like, reservation for Smith. And he's like, yeah, table of 7 back here. And then I just bolted into the kitchen and, quote unquote, swept the area, looking for assassins or like whatever. And then we escorted him into the table. And everyone in the restaurant staring at us. And I went to Radio Shack and got those little earpieces, We were in suits. We had shades on. And then every 20 minutes, we made him go to the bathroom so we could escort him and stand outside of the bathroom door,
so
just
funny.
staring at everyone. And everybody bought it because right before we left, I was the last one going out. And I turned around to the crowd and I said, "Happy Halloween." And everyone goes, "Oh."
You crushed them right there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But we totally pulled it off.
That's cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Viggo Mortensen's turning 66 today, Noah. In case
No.
you wanted to know that.
Today is
he's one of your
Tom
favorite
Petty's
actors.
birthday.
Oh, is that true?
The Tom
Petty,
Mr.
man.
Petty.
How about William Zabka? Johnny from Karate Kid.
Oh.
Turns 59 today. One of Noah's personal favorites. I'm surprised he hasn't bombarded us with this.
Bill Nye the Science Guy? No.
Close.
No, Kamala
Kamala
Harris.
Harris. You know,
The woman you voted for there.
I actually did vote for Kamala Harris.
Of course you did.
And again, like, I'm not trying to be political. I'm just saying what I did, you know. And
She is my age.
is she really?
Yeah, 61. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. And don't forget Keith Hernandez.
Oh.
You know Keith Hernandez?
I know the name.
Yeah, from Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was it the parking episode?
No, that's
I'm sorry.
isn't that like? Well, he was in more than one, wasn't he?
I think it was a two-parter.
Yeah.
The breakup or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
Yeah.
Because he was.
You want to be my latex salesman or something. Right. George was bilking the unemployment system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vandalay Industries or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Rapper Snoop Dogg, big 53 today. I know you're a big fan of him, Noah.
You too, John. You like the Snoop. You get down with the Snoop Doggy Dog.
I try to get down with the Snoop, and I try to get down with House of Pain, but
Yeah.
I can't do it. But I try.
It's a shame.
And speaking of Halloween, Bela Lugosi, the original Dracula from the silent film eras going into the 30s and 40s.
And they would take his voice and make him the Dracula on the Muppets. One vat. Two vats. They call me the Count because I love to count things. Yeah.
And his family buried him in his Dracula cape.
It's
very
I
nice.
remember hearing that, reading it somewhere. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's where the that accent came from. After that, all the cartoons or anything that came later would do that Bela Lugosi accent. Because that's really the way he talked.
Well, he was Hungarian.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember watching something about the old monster movies, and basically when they filmed that, they were also filming the Spanish version of it at the same time on the same sets as the Bela Lugosi one. And supposedly the one in Spanish is better than the Bela Lugosi. At least that's what this thing was saying.
Okay.
That I watched.
Right.
That it looked a little more. It was shot a little bit better. It looked a little more scary for the time. All that sort of stuff. But I thought that was neat. They were making the same movie, but two different movies at the same time.
Okay.
In a way, using this exact same sets, like where he's on the staircase and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
It was really cool to watch this because it was showing how they did special effects back in those days, where like they even showed a scene where Jesus was healing lepers and stuff like that, and how they were able to do that. Basically, they had on special makeup, and the lighting they were using, if you turned it on or cranked it a certain way, it would have that appearance of it would go away and stuff like that. It was really cool. Who did those things? Who did those monster movies mostly? Was it Paramount? I don't remember what movie company at the time. Or was it Universal? I don't remember.
Universal Horror, I think.
There you go. So it was a thing all about the Universal and the movies they were making at the time.
Okay, right.
It was a special on one of the, I don't know if it was Turner Classic Movie. I don't remember what it was that I saw this on, but I saw it years ago. It was real interesting to watch how they did stuff back in those days.
Yeah, like Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah.
You know, but that was a lot of claymation.
True. Yeah, the stop motion stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There was a guy that did that was specialized in it. I can't think of his name.
And
now.
that took forever, man, to like film that.
Oh, yeah, because they would film the other stuff, and then that guy would go off for like another year or whatever it was, and create all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, move it like a 16th of an inch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, could you imagine? I know. That would try my patience. Even the Rudolph thing that they, come on.
Oh yeah.
It was, I loved it. It looked cool, but I couldn't imagine trying to do that.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah. But hats off to those
dedication, man.
Yeah, the talented people that did all that sort of stuff. All right, so what we got? Oh, our time is up.
Oh wow, jeez,
well, time flies when you're having fun.
Great episode.
Thank you, Paul Barlow.
Oh, certainly. Thanks for listening, everyone out there.
All right, have a good one.
WFLO AM in Farmville.